Hey everybody, how you doing? My name is Jeebs. I'm an old composer here at the Decomposer Lounge World Music. Yes, I do have another channel, and it is about rock and roll and heavy metal from around the world. But this channel, I'm specifically focusing on pop music and pop music in different cultures, different countries. And I've had an incredible start to my journey. Today, I'm going to the Philippines apparently, and this is a band named SB19, and this is a track called Mapa. If this is your first time seeing what I do here, I don't do theoretical breakdowns, but I just try to peel back the layers from a composer's point of view without getting too much into details on the chords and the modes and all kinds of stuff, and maybe just bring about a little bit of maybe perhaps a different way that you might listen to your favorite song. And also for those of you of other artists I've already done, I always circle back and revisit artists, so you can leave comments on what other songs from other artists I've already done, or for this case, any songs here from the Philippines. I guess they call this P-pop. Now I'm at P-pop. So I had J-pop, K-pop, I'm at P-pop, and my next one after this is going to be C-pop, I guess from China. So I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Here we go. SB19, Mapa. All right.
La chara chara, la chara chara, la chara chara chara, la chara la chara chara, la chara chara, la chara chara chara, la chara chara. Mama, kamusta na di na? Tayo laging nagkikita, miss na kita sobra. Lagi na lang kami ang nauuna. Di ba pwedeng ikaw muna, akin ang pangamba? Dahil ikaw ang aking mata sa tuwing mundo'y nag-iibang dahilan ng aking paghinga. Kaya huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, tana, pahinga muna, ako nang bahala. Labis pa sa labis ang iyong nagawa, mama, pahinga muna, ako na. La tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara, la tara tara, la tara tara, la tara tara tara, la tara la tara. Bye-bye.
All right. I'm just so, it really warms me up to hear on this journey that I'm doing on world music here on the Decomposer Lounge, especially on a pop expression from around the country. I love hearing arrangements. Now, I know that I just got through doing a video on an incredible vocal artist named Dimash. I believe that's the correct way to pronounce it. And obviously his vocal skills are unmatched. But the reason why I bring him up is because a lot of people were kind of slightly taken back that I spent time on the arrangement. And as far as I'm concerned, as beautiful as voices as, like here, SB19, beautiful voices, beautiful melody, really wonderful intervals between notes. So the melody is not kind of, in the middle it just kind of swims around, but when what seems to me like the chorus comes in, beautiful, escaping into these beautiful high notes and stuff. And obviously I don't know the language, right? So I'm listening to the melody. But I want to talk about the arrangements really quick, because without the arrangements, sure, everybody could sing a cappella when they're this good. But the string arrangements and the dynamics of those arrangements coming in and out are really super cool. Great support to this melody. The four chords that are being used in the chorus here are kind of familiar Western chord patterns and stuff, but that doesn't matter. It's the voicings that are used with those chords that are very powerful to support, this really super great vocal performance. So I'm just going to carry on a little bit more here. Let me go back a little bit. We'll see what else we got going on.
Papa, naaalala mo pa ba puso yung hinanda sa mga bagay na buhay ang may dala. Dala ko ang iyong bawat payo, at hanggang sa dulo magkalayo man tayo, ako'y tatayo, pangako tatay ko. Dahil ikaw ang aking paa sa tuwig na ako'y gagapang ng dahilan ng aking paghinga. Kaya huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, tana, pahinga muna, ako nang bahala. Labis pa sa labis ang ginagawa pa ba? Pahinga muna, ako na. La-tara-tara, la-tara-tara, la-tara-tara-tara, la-tara, la-tara, la-tara-tara, la-tara-tara, la-tara-tara-tara, la-tara, la-tara. Yeah. Di ko na sasaya.
Something I want to bring up also, you know, the vocal arrangement is wonderful, and because I believe this is a multiple, is it a boy band, or I can hear the obvious differences in the voice tones as if other people are performing, but the blend is beautiful, and the harmonies that are arranged with this are just fantastic. I also, you know, obviously want to bring up the obvious build in the arrangement behind it. So we have, you know, from the very beginning of the song, there was this canned voice, or a voice that was compressed and started off very lightly, and then it bloomed into the piano with the string arrangements. And then as it got into the hook, it kind of grew. But then the second verse, they obviously added the percussive arrangements to kind of lift it, which is really good songwriting technique. And also, it's the kind of technique that helps, you know, really fortify the hook or the chorus of the song, which I'm already really well into. Da, 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 da. I'm not a singer, I'm an old guy, but I'm already feeling the hook, and I'm already anticipating the hook, and that's really good songwriting, and that's what I'm really loving about this. Okay, let me go back a little bit here. It looks like we're in a bridge, probably.
Di ko na sasayangin pa mga natitirang paghinga. Tutungo na kung saan naroon ng mahalaga. Whoa. At kahit na kailan pa may di mawawala, pagkat dala kong mapa, saan man mapunta, alam kung saan nagmula. Whoa. Huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, tana, pahinga muna, ako na. Huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, tana, pahinga muna, ako nang bahala. Labis pa sa labis ang ginagawa, mapa, pahinga muna, ako na. La-tara-tara, la-tara-tara, la-tara-tara-tara, la-tara-tara, 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 la-tara-tara-tara, la-tara-tara.
Wow, I really... Ooh, sorry.
Ako na.
Oh, I got out of it a little too early. I'm sorry. I really love the structure of the composition, and I love as I came back in, we obviously went into the bridge of the song, but coming out of the bridge, how it drops down in its dynamic in composition, and it's just the voice and the piano, and it blooms up, and then you modulate up a half step. That was really nice. And the background choral arrangements, or background voice arrangements, had kind of a secondary melody in it, in the hook, that really actually lifted the main melody. And I don't mean that it was just a melody, I mean harmonies that were in unison, but the harmonies had their own arrangements or dynamic in it that created a second set of what I would call a hook melody. And then the I don't know what if La Ta Da Ta Da is actually just a If it's a real word or not, I don't know. But I really loved how that was used. The la da 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 da. That whole thing right there is another hook. So there's these series of mini hooks in there that really kind of, it kind of pulled me in and stuff. So I really enjoyed this. This is wonderful. I know there's going to be a lot of requests for other pop music here from the Philippines. Also, if you have suggestions of cultural music too, and what I mean by that is, if there's any young artists out there within their culture, their country, that are singing unique music too. This is not just about pop style music, so suggest that to me too, because you guys are guiding me through this journey. The other channel that I have with the heavy metal and the rock and roll and stuff with, that's why I got that button over there, which has been wonderful. Like within 4 months, I got like 100,000 subscribers, which was, I had no idea. But all of that and what's happening here is driven by you guys leaving suggestions. It's in the head, subscribe, in the head, subscribe. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much. I'll try to get up another video. I think my next one is going to be from China, and that should be by the end of this week. All right, you guys, take care. Thanks for hanging out here at the Decomposer Lounge World Music. All right.